Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. 5 wins in a row. I guess I can stop making the joke about how 5 wins is not really that much right now. This is IV Bag Headless Baby. That's not so bad. EBKQ 6x6C. And we're not on an XL floor. And our starting pill was Lemon Party. Nothing wrong with this. Stats seem okay. Like that's, apart from the starting items, starting stats are the most important thing without a doubt. And IV Bag gives us a really good... Oh, Lord. Is it that time already? The IV Bag gives us a really good ability to give ourselves a chance to get stuff from the shops, but we've already replaced that with the D100. So here's my code of behavior, code of conduct for the D100. Is basically we will use it as often as is necessary to provide us with fun, and also provide us with a good run. Those are my 2 priorities. I don't want to reroll and then be like, this is an above average Eden start, so if we're min-maxing, that's where we're going to stop. I do want to carry this for a couple of floors and try to reroll into something spectacular. No guarantees, though, and also no guarantees that I'll stop rerolling when I should stop rerolling. I have a tendency to lack a little bit of self-control in the reroll department and, you know, burrow myself into a breakfasty-shaped hole, but, it's a great item. The D100 gives us an almost unparalleled chance to win relative to any other item in the game, so I'm really pleased with it. As long as we don't royally mess it up, that's the only thing that matters. So I think I will just come back here and reroll our whole run right now. We got a lot of HP, Dark Bum, Undefined, which is just hilarious. It's a shame that we can't take both of them. Looks like we got some kind of Maggie's Bow action going on here as well. But because we're so early, the rerolls aren't really that meaningful. The cool thing about it is that if we ever reroll into consumable items, we get to keep the extra consumables that we've gained. But for now, that's not really that relevant. I'm just happy that we haven't rerolled into utter horse shit. It seems like our damage and, you know, in particular, our shot speed seems really good. Shot speed is kind of like a secondary concern most of the time, but still, it's better to have it than to not have it. It's not like I've ever said, oh, my shots are traveling too fast. This never happened in the history of me playing The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Okay, this is a good situation if we can get a bomb. Speed plus range, great item to have for now, and a great item to have for rerolls later, maybe. Okay, let's not be stupid. Okay, that was stupid. We'll come around this way. We are going to lose Dark Bum, so don't get too attached to it. If it could pick up some Spirit Hearts on this floor, like if it pays out with 2 Spirit Hearts, that's above where I would consider, like, likely. So, basically, anything we can get out of it is good gravy as far as I'm concerned. I would like some bombs. I'd also like to never have the opportunity to say the expression good gravy again in my entire life. Good gravy, Miss Mavy. Crying all the time. It was like 5 different songs rolled into one. This is what I'm looking for right here. This is what I'm looking for right here. And we got 1 Spirit Heart out of it. How funny would it be if NL missed that Tinted Rock? It would be 0 funny. Is that the answer you're looking for to your question? Is that the answer? Then we'll go this way. Could have used the bomb down there, no question about it. Could have used the bomb in that other room and it would have been better as well. Okay, you know what? Getting a little sick of this. I thought if that gave me a crawl space, all would have been redeemed. But the only reason I do that is not because the crawl space I expect to be high value. It's just because it's funny. It's like a ridiculous long shot. So we'll take a chance at it. That would have been another great opportunity to use our bomb. We are not going to get a D100 roll on this floor. I don't blame anything except the size of the floor and I guess the fact that we waited until the very end of the last floor to reroll our shit. But we're only going to need to go through 1 extra room, and going through extra rooms is not really a problem when you're dealing with this run we have right now. With our next run, it might be terrible. Our next reroll, I should say. But for right now, this is totally fine. And this, again, it's an above average run right now. I think we're dealing above average damage. We have above average HP. And we have Dark Bum, which is just a great defensive item. But we are going to reroll it. Hopefully not through a Krampus fight right here. We're going to take Demon Baby because we want to deal with the Devil Precedent, even though I have no idea how that works for us long term. Head down to the next floor and we're going to reroll ourselves again. Curse of the Blind. It doesn't matter because we're rerolling into blindness regardless. So enjoy our last room with Dark Bum and our last room with Demon Baby. And hopefully not our last room of really good speed. So we got more HP, little Brimstone, Midas Touch, looks like great damage. Virgo as well. Virgo with bombs are key. Either Tough Love or $3 bill. This is a cool run. Is it the kind of run I would think about stopping my rerolls for? If our item room ends up being Unicorn Stump, yeah, absolutely. Midas Touch Unicorn Stump it trumps D100 for me. Both in terms of strength, in terms of fun, in terms of like everything. As of right now, not quite, but you got 4 or 5 rooms to give me that one specific item that'll really make it worth my mile. You give me Unicorn Stump, you run a mile. Coach, I thought that was you had to call me coach. You run a mile. That was a joke about Remember the Titans. I found out like a month ago, maybe it was like 6 months ago now, there are people who don't like Remember the Titans. What is wrong with you that you don't like this? First off, Denzel Washington telling people to run a mile. Huge pull there. That's a box of spiders. That's not good enough. Secondly, it's a story about, you know, football, or the civil rights movement told through the lens of American football. What is there not to like? It's a very well-respected movie. You think you know better than Roger Ebert? You don't know better than Roger Ebert. So we've re-rolled our whole run here. Our damage seems great, and we're about to find that out against the Fallen. My rate of fire and hitbox and everything like that is terrible. I wonder if we have magic mush. Like, my face kind of looks large. Like, we're taking on some fluid here. But I think it's magic mush making us look bigger than we actually are. We get ceremonial robes. Great item, but not good enough to not be re-rolled. And we will check out our shop now because we got 31 cents through our re-roll. And we'll get a battery charge if there's one available. Right, Curse of the Blind. Treasure map, that's fine. Another item to be re-rolled. BFFs, another item to be re-rolled. This run, again, is not bad. It's actually quite good, it seems. But I don't want to stick with it until I find a good synergy. And we don't have that synergy yet. So we're just going to enjoy the fact that we have not re-rolled our run into complete shit yet. And we got plenty of time to make sure that happens or does not happen. Tears down. That's bad. That'll stick with us. But we could always re-roll into a Tears upgrade that compensates for it, I guess. That's not anything special. 2 rooms away from being able to re-roll. And I don't think I've made... it depends on your definition of a mistake. Let's put it that way. I feel like we could have definitely stuck with our last run, and that would have been a no-brainer. Oh, come on. Don't make me pick it up yet. That would have been like a no-brainer decision if we were only concerned about like minimizing risk. If we were Mathis, we could have rolled with that. But that's not meant entirely as an insult. Minimizing risk is a good thing that sometimes I don't do enough of. This run seems kind of boring. Like Robo Baby 2.0, Charm Tears, Dry Baby, not so cool. We'll try it out for a room and just see how it fits. Damage seems okay, I'll give it that, but we're fighting the weakest enemies in the game. Let's re-roll it, see how this one looks. This one, we're Lord of the Flies, so that's one benefit to having, you know, as many re-rolls as we have had so far. Damage seems okay. I would call it, you know, borderline acceptable, not quite acceptable. Lord of the Flies sticks with us, so that reroll was valuable for the attack fly that it gave us. He's stuck. Man, no battery charges out of those guys, huh? I think it's fair to say I'll be looking for another reroll, though. Where are we at? Catacombs 2. Making incredible time. This is often where we would be time-wise after, like, the first floor. So to be in this situation is pretty stellar, depending on what you're going for, I guess. More flies. I am looking for a battery charge because I'm not too attached to this present run right now. I would definitely be easy to convince when it comes to switching it into something else. For right now, we don't really need to roll with this. It's okay. Don't even want the money. We'll re-roll into money or we won't, and we'll be fine either way because we're in the arms of an angel here, Sarah McLachlan style. And now it's pronounced Sarah McLaughlin. No, it's not, you know? She's a Canadian pop princess, and I'm not gonna let you sit here and slander her name, okay? We know her over here, not just for the song from the Humane Society commercials, but she was also on the City of Angels soundtrack, you know, the one that's like, I will remember you, and then she throws in a little flavorful do-do-do-do-do-do, you know, like that. Sarah McLachlan, she's big news over here, man. She's big news. Her and Celine Dion Accidentally made Celine Dion sound like she was not from Canada there. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Okay, that was a surprisingly tactical TNT there, which is a great television channel. TNT knows drama, dog. Everybody knows drama, dog. He's the new hit sensation. All right, we've re-rolled again. We got piercing shots, obviously. Ghost baby, sure, it's something to be re-rolled in the future. Piercing shots, X-ray goggles, Blue Baby's only friend. At the very least, Blue Baby's only friend means that we are not going to have to worry about our damage. Like, we can survive this loadout that we have long enough to re-roll it. Not even that it's bad, it's just not, it doesn't seem particularly cool. So we'll use Blue Baby's only friend to deal as much damage as we can. Thank you for the key, I actually appreciate that a great deal. And then Carrion Queen. Actually, it's really nice to have Blue Baby's only friend for this. Now, we are dealing with an annoying boss here. And we are also very slow. I can't stress that enough. That was a fantastic bomb. I'm very proud of myself. Alright, what do you have here that's going to convince me to stick with it? Oh, we have Taurus. Still wanted to say Gemini. And Spirit of the Night. It is the Spirit of the Night. We were flying anyway, so we don't really care about that one too much. But Spectral Tears that we will lose almost immediately. Tell you what, even though I would love to go to our boss rush room, getting an item from the boss rush room doesn't mean that much because we're going to re-roll it anyway. Similarly, the wafer doesn't mean that much here. If we were playing like a true strategic game here, we would probably try to, you know, leave this room, get the wafer later, because maybe our next run, or our next reroll, is going to give us a combination of items that we'd be happy to keep forever. So we would be like, well, we want the wafer on our dream run. Ooh, nice. And we want the small rock on our dream run. But I don't really play the D100 like that. It's probably the better way to do it is to stockpile good items on the floor until you're sure that you're not content with what you've got, and then, you know, take them. But I'm not going to do that. Now, this is interesting. We got... I thought it was quad shot, but I think it may actually be triple shot. Technology 2, the Parasite, Daddy Longlegs. We're getting to like borderline half decent, but instead I'm gonna re-roll it. Now this is like Bloody Lust, decent damage. Well, I don't know if it's decent damage. Shielded Tears. We got some kind of tech going on with it as well. Is it Tech Point 5? I think it is Tech Point 5. And Firemind or $3 bill associated with this as well. It's not good enough to keep, I think. But if we get a good item from our boss, it might be good enough to keep. Because at some point I am going to have to make a concession that basically we have to stop re-rolling if we're going to have any chance of not breakfasting ourselves on the run altogether. So, we have 99 bombs as well. No special synergies, just wanted to check, but... just want to leave this room. Don't really want to fight those guys. We'll see. I mean, this run seems okay, and of course if we can get like an IV bag or something like that, we could probably do awesome damage, but is this really, pardon me, where we want to stop here? It's not that amazing. I mean, it's kind of cool, but we could do better, I think. And again, like, we're fighting these terrible bosses starring Charlie Day, but I'm very excited to have had the opportunity to have good items for them. Hey, hit me again. You're just making me more powerful than you could even imagine, or some Star Warsian nonsense like this. Now, yeah, that's perfect. You stay there. Let Leech do its damage. Good item from the boss. Good item from the Deal with the Devil could change my tune on this run. Range upgrade, that's super important to be rerolled later, as is Brother Bobby in actuality. So, at 13 minutes, we're going to be heading down to Necropolis 2. And I think that this is pretty cool for us because we are very quickly reaching Goddardamaron. Which, I don't even know that expression works here, but you get the idea. Basically, we're reaching the moment of truth. The moment where the game would say, hey, you're reaching the point of no return here. Pretty soon, we're going to have to stick with the run, or we're going to be risking there not being... Like, the item pool is going to be so depleted, we're not going to be able to get good items. So this is like exactly what you want. We have 2020, Blood of the Martyr, the ability to fly, and Mom's Knife. And Mr. Mega with 99 bombs. But in a way, doesn't it? And also, I think we might have the miter. Is that what that hat is? The Pope hat? It feels a little cheap, if I may say so, to do a run with the D100 and just stop on Mom's Knife. Now, I will say that it's pretty fucked up, because this is not just Mom's Knife. It's like Mom's Knife and sweet items associated with it. I wish I could spread out some of these items, like 2020 on a different run would be cool. And I am also hesitant to quit, or not quit, but reroll, considering that, you know, sometimes underestimating Mom's Knife is what's got me into this mess to begin with, you know? I just want you to give me a better deal with the devil chance. Let's be reasonable here. So I think I am going to reroll it. But I'm recognizing my own faults as I say that I'm going to reroll it. I'm recognizing that sometimes I D100 too far, and sometimes I overestimate the value of Mom's Knife, I guess. And I might be setting myself up for a disaster here, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not. We do need to stop rerolling pretty soon, though, or we are going to screw ourselves. So hopefully the next one just, like, works out. Or even better, hopefully there's something good in here. We have to take it all. I mean, we don't have to take the razor blade, but we'll take these two, even if we never get use out of them. I think it's probably worth it. And then, what the heck do you even see on here? We don't even really want to take these. We'd rather re-roll and then see what we get. Now, are any of these worth taking? Oh, this run, we gotta get out of here. Get out of this place. I don't want money equals power that badly. I don't really know what's going on, is what I'm trying to say right now. We do have full mapping. And we've got, I think we've got Cricket's body associated with this one. And, butt bombs, so that's okay. And maybe Infestation 2? Is this Infestation? I don't think it's Infestation 2. I think we just inherited a lot of spiders somehow. This run is pretty much fitting the bill of all the other ones, in that it's not bad, but it's not really that good either. But it might be workable. I don't know. Maybe we will just reroll the entire time we play this, and because of the fact that we continue to have, like, really decent runs, it'll just work out for us. I don't know. I mean, you can't take flying away from us. I guess we got Mom's Contact or $3 bill associated with this one. Now, he's going to come back with a shot here. And then we're going to get some spiders. We have, like, sissy long legs or something? Or are these just still leftover spiders from earlier? Speed upgrade. Man, that has not really convinced me to stick around with what I got here. I will go to the curse room, because I think that that's very valuable. No, we just have Mom's Contact, which is great, actually. Come on, Bob's Brain. There we go. Into our curse room. Ooh, that's a big item, potentially. Guppy's Tail. And then we re-roll everything, and hope we haven't breakfasted ourselves yet. We got, like, Monstro's Lung or something. Well, no, it's Cursed Eye, Rubber Cement. We look fucking awesome right now, by the way. Incredibly small shots, which means I can't roll with this, because I think this might be like soy milk. We're getting a lot of value out of the shots because of the fact that they're ricocheting around all over the place, but this is still not a sellable run. You know what I like about this episode is that it's going to be great for generating discussion. Even if it goes terribly wrong, I know there's going to be discussion like, well, Northern Lion re-rolled too far. Where would you have stopped re-rolling? This is not me, like, trying to set you up for failure in a discussion or anything like that. I'm interested to know what run you would have stopped on. Even with the benefit of hindsight, I think there's some interesting information to glean there. Where would you have stopped on this one? Mom's Knife? I think probably that would be the majority. It sort of sucks right there. Maybe a lot of you would have stopped on that relatively early one where we had a lot of damage. But I was like, it's too early and boring. Of course, you could get something interesting out of that. You just wouldn't know until later, you know? Every run is made up of synergies that you get incrementally over the course of the game. I was just trying to get them all in a bulk, like, pre-made thing as opposed to actually working them through deliberately. Our damage is shit. I love these items, but I hate whatever item is making them suck so bad. So we are going to re-roll, and now we are unbelievably fast. This one is Monstro's Lung. We still got an attack fly with us. Gotta admit, not really in love with the damage we're dealing here. I also feel like our shots are coming out at a weird angle or something. They're not coming out straight, or maybe my hitbox is messed up for some reason. Or like it looks like it's messed up. I don't know, man. They don't feel like they're coming out right. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't know. Just step on this. Thank you. That's fine. I think we're gonna re-roll this one as well because I don't know what's good. I don't know what's good for me. This one does have Mongo Baby and the Relic associated with it. Man, it has taken me a long time to charge up my shots. Good. Now let's get in there. We have good bombs. Oh, we have Sad Bombs, Monstro's Lung. I don't know if that's actually good, but in my head it sounded great. I mean, it's obviously good. I think we have Eve's Mascara here. Maybe that's part of what's causing this, like, low rate of fire, but still somehow depressingly not amazing damage. But each one of these bombs, if I can get Mongo Baby to stop shooting them out of the way, should do a lot of damage. And it's almost workable on the back of Sad Bombs alone, but without Sad Bombs, this is a pretty suboptimal run. And I think I'm going to re-roll it. And I think because we've been going so fast, we can get away with these re-rolls. You did not die? No battery charge either? That's disappointing. Eve's Mascara. The theme of this run has been like items that are, or runs that are good enough to take, and then one item just squanders it. Even that one, it was like items good enough to take, and Mom's Knife kind of squandered it by making it like look too easy. I don't want to do a D100 Mom's Knife run, you know? I'm not that kind of guy. What do we have here? Okay, now we got like Proptosis. This'll do. This is like chocolate milk Ipecac Proptosis or something. No, they were just exploding. I don't think it's Ipecac. Like chocolate milk, Proptosis, Strange Attractor. It's not even that much damage, but it is really cool, and we're very fast. So, I think, you know, this is where we're going to call it. And it looks like quite obvious that we're going to win. And do we have any kind of special bombs? We still have Sad Bombs! That's so good! I don't know why Sad Bombs didn't reroll, but they have made me so happy with their decision to stick around. Because Chocolate Milk Sad Bombs is such a good combo. If it's a 1 or a 6 room, I have to do it. It's just the way that the world works. Thought maybe we'd see if that was a better card, but it wasn't. So, alright. Should make sure we have a full charge before we pop that at all times. Don't hit him, don't hit him, because that could have killed him, I thought. Our shots don't do that much damage, but the shots from Sad Bombs are exquisite. They're also homing Sad Bombs, which is like a cut above. D100, you beautiful son of a bitch, thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it more than you could possibly know. Now, let's get to the boss and finish this off. Okay. As maybe expected, not the greatest items in the game left. We're not going to use the D100 anymore. But I do want to say that it's my reason for being on this run. I very much appreciate it. No, don't eat the bombs. I don't want you to eat the bombs. It's bad for business. The D100 it's my everything here. It's my Unbreak My Heart by Tony Braxton. It's my, you know, I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. It's a superstar. Well, I think we basically just need to throw down a bomb, hold our charge, and then run away, and every enemy here will die. As long as they're not jumping at the time of the explosion. Yeah, this is awesome. That might get both of them. That will get both of them. This is another very, very fast run. Fast runs as Eden. That sort of thing is my bag, baby. Thank God we got 99 bombs, too. I mean, we probably got, like, almost every item in the entire game, but thank God we got this one as well. Alright. You just are completely screwed, Blue Baby. You actually have no chance, and there's no way for you to know that. But you are dead after 3 bombs. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that relatively quick one. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.